So, hello students, welcome back again. So, today, this is just a previous question that we did, previous video. So, just a continuing lah, okay? So, what does figure 6.20 and 6.21 show? So, both of these figures show alternating current because we can see it go up and down, up and down. So, this two figure is showing a alternating current. Of course, this one is showing direct current. These two show direct current. These two show alternating current. What is the difference between these two figures? So figure 6.20, there is no time shown. Okay, the time base is off. 6.21 means the time is on. Just the machine lah. Okay, it's a machine. The machine is like this one. Okay, you got a lot of button. You just need to press the button to get what you want to see. After that, what is the difference between 6.23 and 6.21? The difference is the direction of the current has been changed. Instead of going to the front, now you go to the back. But actually, it's still the same actually. Okay, so we already understand this. Solving problem related to electricity supply. If disruption of electric supply is a big problem in our life, can you imagine life people living in the rural area? Carry out the model of generator to produce electric. So, of course, me and you, we are very lucky because we have electric. Okay, electric, we are very lucky, but some people, even in Malaysia, don't have electric. Especially people in Sabah, people in Sabah, I still go to the kampong. I went to the kampong and they don't have electric one. They got, now high-tech a bit already, they got electric enough for you to charge your phone. So you can use your phone and there, and the electric not enough to turn on TV. No TV one, the kampong no TV. And even got TV also, I don't think you can turn on the TV. There's not strong enough for you. And then they use this lorry. This is DMB lah, but no people want to give you free lah. Even the government, they give you a lot of free thing, but the orang asli is Sabah. They eventually got people go and help. They use this, not lorry. They use the what? They burn the generator. They bring the generator in. Oh, like this I'm not sure lah. But I remember they bring generator in, and they bring the oil, the oil in to generate the electric. Okay, in this one you cannot make electric lah. You still need some like the diesel to generate the electric. So he need to every month bring one lorry in, can produce electric for 1 month for the kampong people. So it's still very nice lah for the kampong people to use electric in today Sabah. In today, I'm not talking about last time. Now still got a lot of place no electric in Malaysia. Okay, so we can see here innovation to generate electric, roof solar cell, very high tech, and wireless charge. This is a new technology. To me, it's a technology keep on evolving, correct or not? Because last time during my time, I don't even have a phone, and then we have a phone, but the phone very big one. This is the phone, and the battery will be this big. I don't know this is a lithium battery or what. So this is the phone. You ask your daddy or mommy, and they will know. This is the phone. This is the battery. So your phone is very big, and this battery very fast spoil one. A while then it will spoil. You cannot overcharge it. You cannot no charge it. You cannot. Very difficult to take care. Now very high tech, you know. You just charge on your phone, and you sometimes now still very less problem of overcharge. Last time always you overcharge spoil. Now you sometimes you overcharge also it don't spoil. Now very high tech. Then after that it go to wireless transmission, which I think is a breakthrough in technology. I never thought that you can wireless charge your phone, you know. And after all, I don't like it lah, because you charge your phone, you need to put the thing on top, right? I thought you charge the phone you take at your home, everywhere you go also can charge your phone. changes electric energy, radio wave, microwave energy to be transmitted and distributed without wire or electric device. This electric device then change to radio wave and microwave energy back to electric energy. Yeah, so this is the wireless chargers. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the Tesla car also like that, correct or not? The last time Tesla car is you need to charge the electric because you need to put in the wire. But now if you go to US, I'm not sure, but if I'm not mistaken, some of their car is you no need to charge one, you just need to park at there. When you park at there, it's a wireless charge, so they will use wireless charging system to charge your car. So every day you come back from your work, you just need to park at your garage and it will auto charge. Not expensive also. Their if I'm not mistaken, their Tesla car and their normal car price is almost the same. So they can buy either Tesla car or normal car. But for me also, I buy Tesla car, more beautiful, more powerful, more eco-friendly. Now also they start to build rocket up to the space. And I think now he's the richest person in the world. I think he want to bring rocket to the space to make his stock higher. And one more thing is he want to go to find gold. I think this is what a conspiracy theory. I think he make the rocket so he can go to other planet and take gold. Because Malaysia gold is difficult to mine. So maybe if he can find a gold, then he'll be rich. He'll be the super rich. And your rocket somehow can go up and parking one, no need to spoil. Last time rocket you need to spoil one. Go up means a lot of things you need to throw. Now his rocket very high tech, can go up and down, no need to spoil one, or can parking here and go up and then parking back. And then if you can find gold in other planet, it becomes super rich. I think this one is what I think. Okay, what is mean by renewable energy sources and non-renewable sources? So renewable energy is an energy that can be continually replaced. And then non-renewable is energy that cannot be replaced and deplete. Deplete means finish finish. So I want to ask, is the petrol that we are using, is it non-renewable or renewable? The fossil fuel.
Non-renewable energy source.
Yeah, so if you say petrol is non-renewable, then the petrol will finish one, correct or not? The car use, and then the petrol will finish, then no more petrol already, correct or not? Now Dubai also very scared. The Arab countries very scared because their petrol is going to finish soon. But where does the petrol come from? The petrol come from fossil fuel. Fossil fuel come from dinosaur. Dinosaur means when last time dinosaur die, then become fuel. And at the same time, today also got animal die, correct or not? Animal today also got die. Today I don't know how many chicken die at KFC, but when the animal die, would you agree that the animal one day will become petrol? And if the animal become petrol, then it's renewable not meh? Because people also die people die, then you put in the grave, then after don't know how many million years, so it also become petrol, then it become a renewable energy. True? Okay, so of course it is false Even though many animals die, you still say that the petrol is non-renewable. Of course, if many animals die, people die also become petrol. But the thing is, the process take to form petrol is very long. The definition is very vague, but so far the definition is in 50 years it can be replenished. Means in these 50 years you use this energy, it can be replenished. But when you are saying like the animal die or dinosaur die or people die become petrol, but that will take maybe let's say 100 years or 200 years, but that also is too long already, because the definition that I read that say it's just 50 years for it, so it's false. But nobody know the future, because now they are producing a technology that can actually make petrol even in a few minutes. They can make it. They actually have, but maybe they need to use a lot of electric or what. So they can like take all the dead animal or what, and in a few, maybe one day, they can make petrol by high pressure or what. But of course, you do this in laboratory cannot. They don't do this at factory, and they're still now technology develop very fast, right? See who do first lor. Who do first then will become rich. Actually got this technology already. Maybe the consumption of energy is too much, so they don't want to do this. See lah, maybe one day Malaysia people can do, or you can do, and then you can become very rich. Figure 1 show 3 arrangement of PQR in a stationary magnet and a coil of wire. We call it solenoid lah. Coil of wire, this thing they call it solenoid. Up there they call solenoid. Down here suddenly they change to coil of wire. So it's just to let you know it's the same thing, okay? It's the same thing. Solenoid, then just now we already learned here. Where is it? And show you, then later at least you know. Yeah, okay, so here you can see it's a solenoid is moved, but sometimes they say coil of wire, so I don't, but it still refer to the same thing, but this definition is more good lah, more carry more meaning, the word carry more meaning. Okay, so in which arrangement does the LED light up? Explain your answer. Okay, so the answer will be P and Q, okay? Arrangement, I just write key point, P and Q. Because what? Because the magnetic field is cut. Correct or not? If you want to make electric, you need to cut the magnetic field line. Magnetic field lines are cut. Like previous video I already teach, you want to make electric, you cut the magnetic field. How you cut the magnetic field? You move, either you move the magnet or you move the wire. It's the same thing. You move the wire or you move the magnet, as long as the key point is the magnetic field is cut. And if you produce electric, and if produce electric, then it will produce light. Will produce light in the LED. But not enough space. But I don't want to say electric. I say induced current. It's the same thing. Induced current. The reason I say induced current because the answer, it carry more meaning in the word. Okay, before I continue on, I just want to teach little bit about the definition, because if we don't know, we don't understand the definition, then it is very hard to understand this topic. Okay, electric. What is another word for electric? We can say current. We can say induced current. We can say volt. We can say ampere. We can say some more what word we can say watt. We can say potential difference. There's a few more words I'm not sure, but you need to know the At least we know a little bit lah, then we can understand the question. You see the question, they don't want to say electric, they say induced current, so you just follow, but actually it's the same thing. Electric is for who use? Electric is for uncle auntie use lor. If they don't study engineering, turn on the light lah, then you ask the auntie why there is light, because got electric ma, got electric then got light. Now you need to know what is current and volt. This one you need to know. In this battery, I see here got volt. Here didn't write the ampere, but mAh got lah, mAh. I didn't bring my power bank, is in my bag. Let's say this is the power bank. Let's say lah, this is the power bank. This is the hard disk actually. Power bank, you can see if you read here input 1, it will write here something like 2.4 ampere and how many watt lah? 5 watt for example. 5 watt and 2.4 ampere. Okay charge. Fast charge will be 5 watt. I forget like 15 watt 5 ampere, something like that. So it's actually the same thing. It's the same thing. Wait, how to put this thing back in? What? This one later I put in. So it is the same thing, only it carry more meaning. Because current times watt, I got the watt, another unit, and then one more is the time, kilowatt per second. Because when for example, when the TNB people come and check your electric bill, how much you use electric? My house use 7 electric. You cannot say TNB 7 electric. The TNB will calculate by, okay, this house use 7 kilowatt per hour, something like that. So there's a certain unit to calculate the electric, and the induced current is to produce the current as well. So in science, we learn electric got a lot of meaning. We want to be more precise about the meaning of the word. That is why they say when arranged P and Q, the magnetic field cut, magnet move magnet or move the wire, it will produce a current. Current means if the definition is something like can go in front. It's like electric lah, okay? If the current can go in front, like the C current, there's a current that can go in front. So you don't put electric lah. Electric is for the uncle to use one. Okay, we want to say induced current because we study science. It carry more meaning. It means that there is a current, like flowing current, being induced means being put into the current. Something like that lah. You just write like that lah. If you don't understand, then you just memorize the keyword lah. The keyword is why, because why got light. First got induced current. Why got induced current? Magnetic field is cut. Why got magnetic field is cut? Because you move the magnet lah. You move the magnet, then you cut the magnetic field, or you move the wire, then you cut the magnetic field. So I need to move the magnet or move the wire. You like lah. You want to move the magnet, you move the magnet. You move the wire, you move the wire. You like lah. So this person say, I want to move the magnet. Okay. Can lah, correct lah. You move the magnet, then cannot. This one say, I want to move the wire. Okay lah. This one no, this one cannot. Because you don't want move the magnet, you don't want move the wire, then no electric. If you do like this, still produce electric, means you are the most successful people. Means you can make electric without any energy. So you just sit here, every day got electric, you don't move the thing but got electric, then new technology, then Apple, Samsung also want to buy your technology. Means there's a phone that forever the battery cannot finish. I also want to buy. Who knows, now technology develop very fast, right? Who knows one day there's really a phone that you don't need to charge one. Because during my time, I don't believe that there's a phone with wireless phone also. I don't believe, last time my phone is I like that one. My age already. Last time I like to play like the car, then we use the phone line, then we use the handphone. I also like, wow, it's like handphone. Then after that can charge, fast charge. I'm like, wow, you can charge your phone in 30 minutes. Last time explode, I remember, because they want to break through, want to earn money, so always 爆炸. But now we see seldom 爆炸. Not only seldom 爆炸, now is wireless charging. And maybe in the future, I no need to charge my phone. I don't know how they want to do it, but I believe before you die or I die, I think there will be something. It's a new technology. In which arrangement does LED does not light up? Explain your answer. Which one does not light up and explain your answer? Okay, so you already answered the question. Which does not light up is arrangement R. Why? Explain. Why? Because no induced current. No current lah, no electric. Then of course cannot lah. Why no electric current? Because you didn't, I would say, why no induced current? Because no magnetic field lines are being cut. You also didn't cut the magnetic field. How I know you didn't cut the magnetic field? Because the magnet and the coil is stationary. Stationary, station or stationary? Stationary, yeah. Not the pencil, stationary. The station means like the train station, okay? Station means you don't move. Bus station, train station. Because the station don't move, the bus that move, the train that move. So, arrangement R. Why? Because no electric, but I don't say the word no electric. I say no induced current. Why no induced current? Because no magnetic field are being cut. Why no magnetic field are being cut? Because you also don't move. You didn't move, of course no magnetic field is cut lah. You move it, okay? So the magnet and the coil is stationary, means not cut. Okay, last question, number 3. What is the function of CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope? So CRO is to show the shape. And in the shape we can see many things. If the shape very big, means it can show the voltage. Because it very big, up and down very big. So of course bigger means it is more dangerous. And it can show the current, whether it is AC or DC. Correct or not? Because we can see from the shape, if AC then it is up down. If DC it will be one straight line. It also shows the direction of the current. Correct or not? Because if like that means positive to negative. If down means negative to positive. If like that means, but alternating current actually it doesn't really matter lah. Okay, it don't have positive negative because it is like that already. Okay. But we know, but the direction at least we still know the direction of the current. Either it go like that or it will come back like that. Like that lah. Okay, so it show the voltage, it show the current, either AC or DC. It show the direction of the current. Some more can show what so far I can think of like that only lah. There are more things, and next week we are going to do some experiment. Now we can do this. I already see in the Google there's a CRO stimulator, so I hope that I can press it and show you this thing in the next class. So I see you again next week. So thank you for today and see you and bye bye.